In his new book titled Apprentice in Wonderland, author Raman Sethude told a story about how Donald Trump, in an interview with him that he had, after Donald Trump had left office, but Donald Trump told him that during the year 2009, the second season of Celebrity Apprentice, the celebrity that won that season, he got relatively close with this person, and then that person, who he didn't even think was a Republican, maybe she was, maybe she wasn't, but that person, that celebrity, ended up voting for him in 2016. That celebrity, of course, was none other than Joan Rivers. And here's what Donald Trump had to say about her. I thought she might have been a Republican. I know one thing. She voted for me, according to what she said. So, Donald Trump, of course, was first on the ballot November 5th, 2016. Joan Rivers said she voted for him based on what Trump just said there. She said she voted for him. Now, what's really interesting about that statement, that Joan Rivers told him she voted for him, is that Joan Rivers had been dead for over 2 years at that point. Joan Rivers, actress and comedian, passed away in the year 2014. Yeah, 2014, and Donald Trump didn't even announce his candidacy that he was running for office until 2015, a year after she had died. And then a year after that, he says, according to what she said, that's his exact quote, she said she voted for him. So either Donald Trump has a superpower where he can talk to dead people, or he's an insane narcissist that no matter what he does cannot stop himself from lying. I'm going to go with the latter there, right? I don't think Donald Trump is an actual medium and can speak to dead people. If he could, he'd be exploiting that and, getting money from all of these, idiots who have nothing better to do. He'd be doing that instead of running for president again. So I don't think Trump can speak to dead people. Fairly confident in that statement. But I do think that Donald Trump is an uncontrollable narcissist who just simply, for the life of him, cannot tell the truth. This is a lie that Trump tells to make himself look better, right? Joan Rivers. Everybody loves Joan Rivers. And she loved me. So by extension, if you love her, you should love me. That's what that lie is telling us. That's how that chain works. That's why that lie exists. But it is exactly that. It is a lie. She was dead for 2 years before he was ever on a ballot anywhere, including in a primary or caucus. It simply didn't happen. It physically couldn't have happened unless, of course, he's admitting to some kind of voter fraud where somebody he knows filled out a ballot for her. If so, I guess we got to have another investigation, right? But the simplest answer is usually the correct one, and that is Donald Trump cannot stop himself from lying about anything and everything, because that's just what he does.